Hello again, Algebra 2 students. We're back in our complex number syllabus, and we are finally into Tier 3. We're in Lesson 1, Tier 3. We're going to check that off our booklet here. With Tier 3, Lesson 1, Solving Simple Quadratics, we're going to introduce you to a new vocabulary term and a new concept. It's called the discriminant of a quadratic equation. And basically what the discriminant is, it's the expression b squared minus 4ac. So it's this part inside of the quadratic formula. And what's really interesting about this is that it kind of tells you what's going on. And it's going to tell you what types of solutions that you're going to have. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, you're going to have two real solutions. Now the great thing about real solutions is real solutions are also x-intercepts. So when you see a parabola, this is an example of the graph. Real solutions are exactly, they're roots and zeros, whatever you want to call them, but they're also the x-intercepts. So that's one cool thing that the discriminant tells us. Another thing that the discriminant tells us is that if the discriminant is equal to 0, then there's only one real solution. So the graph is going to look a little different. It's going to be something like this, to where it just touches the x-axis and goes up. So there is still one x-intercept when you have a discriminant that is equal to 0. And then here's where the real fun happens, is when the discriminant is less than 0. Because when the discriminant is less than 0, that's where we get our imaginary solutions. And imaginary solutions are not intercepts. So you got to be real careful here. The imaginary solutions type graph would look something like that with the parabola, or it would even look something like under the parabola like that. It never crosses the x-axis. So we can come down here and use our discriminant. Again, our discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. And we can just state how many solutions and what type of solutions we have. We're not being asked to solve. So here our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to 4, and our c is equal to 5. So we have 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 5. So we have 16 minus, that's all positive, 20, so it's negative 4. So we know that we have two imaginary solutions. And then if we go on to this one, our a is 1, our b is negative 4, and our c is negative 5. And if we use our discriminant again, we have negative 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 5. We're going to get 16 minus negative 20. Because 4 times 1 is 4, times negative 5 is negative 20. A negative minus a negative is a positive, so we have positive 36, so we have a positive number here. So this is going to give us two real solutions. And then in our last equation here, our a is equal to negative 4, our b is equal to 20, and our c is equal to negative 25. So we have 20 squared minus 4 times negative 4 times negative 25. That's going to give us 400 minus 400, which gives us 0. So when we know that something equals 0, we have one real solution.